Why instant gratification is quietly ruining your life, guys, and how to escape that trap. Okay, that's what I want to have a conversation with you guys about today. Have a chat with you guys about today, and let's think about this for a second, right? You know, there's a hidden cost of having these quick wins in your life. This instant gratification mentality and mindset, the microwave type mentality, right? Your future self is paying for this. Your future self is paying for this. You got to stop selling tomorrow for today. Okay? So let's get into it. You know, if you have you ever felt stuck even though you're constantly busy? You scroll a bit, you reward yourself early, you skip one task, and somehow another week passes by. Another week disappears. It's not laziness per se. It's instant gratification quietly draining your long-term potential. It feels good now, but it's the most expensive feeling in your life. You might not know it now, but the basic, one example I can give is investing your money in stocks and things like that. There's a right way and a wrong way of doing that, but hey, if you do it correctly, if you learn how to do it and you learn do it correctly now, the compounding effect will pay off in the future. But there's not going to be any compounding effect if you don't take any action. And you're not going to take any action because you take all that money that you make from your job and you spend it on the stuff you want to get now, whatever kind of nonsense it might be now that you're spending all this money on all this BS that you're spending your money on now. You could take a portion of that, a percentage of that, and invest it now, because the future you, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, is gonna be like, thank God I did that 20 years back then, because I'm not gonna get my time back. Time is a major factor in having your money grow, for example, right? But let's dive into it a little bit more. I mean, let's try to maybe unpack and have a conversation and kind of think, and share in in the comment section what you guys think. I mean, the brain is not the brain is wired to betray you. We're very hasty individuals. Human beings are very hasty creatures, right? It's even in the part of the Islamic teachings. There's, I believe, some hadith that mention that human beings, it might be even in the Quran, human beings are hasty creations, right? Your brain is wired for survival. Even if you're going to look at it from an primalistic, for lack of a better word, from a primal standpoint, your brain is wired for survival, not success, right? Thousands of years ago, eating the food in front of you now kept you alive. Today, that same impulse that kept you alive 1,000 years ago with the saber-toothed tigers or whatever else, that same impulse keeps you broke in today's environment. That quick impulse of quick gratification keeps you distracted, keeps you broke, keeps you inconsistent. You know, we're not animals. We're higher thinking creations. We're human beings. We have a conscience. We have to be able to calm down, control our what they call internal desires, our nafs from the Islamic standpoint, and elevate our mind and elevate ourselves above these things, right? Every short term reward, the scroll, the snack, the impulse buy, it gives a dopamine hit. It feels good. And that rewires your brain. You're rewiring and retraining your brain to crave these easy wins. These easy wins that everyone can achieve. It's nothing special, right? The people that achieve the things are the people that are willing to delay gratification, make the difficult decisions, go through the grind, go through the hustle, go through the difficulties now, so they get a much bigger payoff than everyone else, right? The problem, easy wins don't build leverage; they build dependency. Look at my other video about why you listen to those crackheads. Builds dependencies, quick gratifications, quick dopamine hits. hey, choose where you want it. You want to be a winner or you want to be a loser. You decide. You're not harming anyone but yourself with your goofy decisions if you decide to make goofy decisions. Okay? The everyday examples that you don't really notice, guys, is you say you're going to start a business someday, but spend hours researching perfect ideas instead of actually testing one and getting some real data on whether it's going to work out there or whether there's a need for it out there. You say you're going to invest when you have more money, yet you never start, and you miss the compounding years that actually make people rich. You say you'll get in shape next week, but that week becomes a lifestyle. Every delay, guys, feels small in the moment, but these are small little incremental delays that add up over time. That you could have made it add up in the positive direction for you over time, but you let it, decay in the opposite direction over time. It's you stack these small little delays over 5 years. You've built a life of regret disguised as comfort. I'm just being real with you guys. Let's just, your friends and your family and your circle don't want to tell you these painful real things. But if you don't confront these things, hey, I'll be your real friend. I'll be the person who tells you how it is. I'll be the bad guy and tell you how it is. Possibly you could argue because maybe I care more about your success and you being able to thrive and succeed out there. Okay? You have to hear these things and you have to confront these things and understand. You have to internalize, chew on these things mentally. What we're talking about here, right? Real world comparisons, action versus comfort, guys. Let's compare two people. Person A spends 6 months experimenting with a small online business, maybe reselling, affiliate marketing, or building digital products. They fail a few times, but they learn about, in the process, they learn about product margins, they learn about marketing, they learn about customer psychology. By month 12, something clicks. Everything makes sense. The other day I was in my other video I was talking about the domain network mapping that your mind does, right? The default domain mode in neuroscience. This is what happens. You keep churning away at these things, and your brain's processing things in the back. Watch the video. After 12 months, it clicks. They're making $2,000 to $3,000 a month on the side now. Okay, that's person A. Person B keeps watching videos about business for that same year, waiting for the right time to do it. They've learned nothing through execution. Guess who wins long term? The one who acted, the one who failed, the one who adjusted, the one who built the momentum. I don't know about you guys. I'd rather be person A. There's so many videos and things you can watch and things out there. At some point you got to take action, guys. In my other video, I talk about paralysis by analysis. Check out the other videos, guys. All of this stuff is connected, right? The investment example, compounding or crashing. Let's talk numbers. If you start investing $500 a month at age 25, guys, and earn 10% annually, by the age of 45, you'll have about $380,000. Your $500 a month can turn into $385,000. Okay? If you delay that by just 5 years, you'll only have about $225,000. That's a $155,000 difference, not because of luck, but because of compounding time. That's what instant gratification steals from you. Time in the game. Okay? Failing forward is the only shortcut, guys. People think success is about finding the perfect plan. It's not. There's no such thing as a perfect plan. It's about doing something long enough to fail, to learn, and to eventually master it. Every failure is a data point, guys. In my other video, I talk about this as well. You learn what doesn't work. And each time you get a little bit sharper, guys. You can't Google experience. You have to earn it. Going out there in the world, trying things. That's why most people never get good. They quit before the compound interest of effort even starts. Using your 24 hours intelligently, guys. We all have 24 hours in a day. The deca millionaires out there have 24 hours in a day, and you have 24 hours in a day. But I'll guarantee you, if I take you and the deca millionaire and I compare the two and I see how they use their 24 hours during their day and how productive they are versus what you're doing, there is going to be a difference. There's some key actions and key things that they're doing that you're not. You have the same 24 hours as that individual. So you got to use your 24 hours intelligently, guys. Most people waste their 24 hours trying to feel productive instead of being effective. Use parallel progress. Work your 9 to 5 if you have to. Go ahead, work the 9 to 5. But dedicate 2 hours at night to building something that compounds, guys. Build the business. Learn the new skill. Invest small but regularly. Do you want to guarantee yourself that you're never going to move forward? You want to know one way to guarantee you're not going to get anything new out of any of this? Don't do anything. That's how you guarantee that nothing happens. Don't do anything, and that's how you'll guarantee that nothing happens, guys. Use your 24 hours wisely. Do something. Build the business. Learn the new skill. Invest small but regularly. The point isn't to see results fast, guys. Going back to the topic of this of our chat here right now with this video. Don't worry about don't be chasing the instant gratification. The point is not to see the results fast. It's to stay in the game long enough for the math of time and repetition to reward you. It'll come. You've done your due diligence ahead of time. You know that other people are making the success and they're getting the results. You want those results. Put in the time, guys. Just do it. Incrementally. Don't worry about, oh, I didn't get any results now and stuff. It's like you gotta. In my other video, I talk about work. Get paid. Work. You know. The mindset shift, guys, that you guys gotta have. It needs to be from pleasure. The mindset shift from pleasure. It needs to go from pleasure to power. Here's the switch. Stop chasing dopamine. Start chasing data. Stop asking, does this feel good right now? And start asking, will this decision make my life easier in 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years? Delayed gratification isn't about punishment. It's about control. Can you control these things? Or are you just like a monkey that do whatever feels good in the moment? There's a sparkly object over there, a sparkly object over here. Let me just, control your attention, control yourself. Demonstrate that you're a samurai warrior in your life. Demonstrate your discipline. I tell you in my other video, I talk about attention. You might want to check that out. You stop being a slave to urges and start playing chess with your life instead of checkers. Elevate your thinking. Be a chess player, thinking multiple moves ahead, not little 1, 2, 3 pieces like all the other checkers players out there, right? So, in closing, guys, when you start playing long-term games, investing, building, learning, refining, life starts compounding for you. You're not going to see the results now instantaneously. You're going to see it. It's going to compound. These things take time. Pressure, diamonds get built under pressure and heat, intense pressure and heat over time, right? That's where the freedom is. It's not in the quick wins, guys. It's not in the easy scroll, but it's in the slow, grinding, mastery that eventually pays 100x back. The people who win are the ones who can sit with boredom. They can focus through the failures, and they can trust the process long enough for it to work, right? Instant gratification is easy, guys, but patience is what's going to be the profitable route to take. Okay? Go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section of the video. Share your thoughts with each other. Let me know what you think about all this. Share your experiences. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.